to WTCC News. My name is Madison. Today is Friday, February 8, 2013. Our top story will be coming up in a few minutes, but first let's go to Grant with the weather.
Thanks, Madison. It looks like we are going to have a cloudy day today. We will have a 20% chance of precipitation today and a 10% chance of precipitation this evening. Winds coming from north-northeast at 8 miles per hour. Humidity will be at 80%. The UV will be at a 3 today. We will have a high of 52 and an overnight low of 35. Sunrise will be at 6:42 and sunset will be at 5:19 p.m. The moon phase is waning crescent. That's today's weather. Back to you, Madison.
Thanks, Grant. Now to Wanda with today's lunch choices.
Thanks, Madison. First choice is chicken patty sandwich. Second choice is deli turkey and cheese. And third choice is PB&J. Back to you, Madison.
Thanks, Luana. Now this day in history, February 8th, 1870. The National Weather Service was established under the U.S. Army Signal Corps. 1980. President Jimmy Carter revealed his plan to reinstate Selective Service draft registration. 1904. The Russo-Japanese War began when the Japanese launched a surprise attack on the Russian fleet at Port Arthur in northeast China. That's this day in history. Now to Emma with the 7 Habit Spotlight.
Thanks, Madison. This week I found 5th grader named Samaj. He was following this month's habit, seek first to understand, then to be understood. The way he has been demonstrating this habit was by listening to the question the teacher had before raising his hand. So Samaj, how are you following the habit, think first to understand, then to be understood?
Well, in many of my classes, I have been, I would listen to the teacher first, and then after I'm done listening to the teacher, I would raise my hand and answer the question. But if I didn't raise my hand, if I raised my hand before she asked the questions, that wouldn't be really good because you wouldn't know what they're asking.
Okay. And remember, any day, any time, any place, make sure you are using the habits, especially seek first to understand, then to be understood. And remember, teachers, if you see a student falling, seek first to understand, then to be understood, our habit is a mud, make sure you let me or Mr. Summers know. We will be watching you.
Thanks, Emma. Now let's take a look and see what happened this week in TC Cherry happenings.
Tonight, I'm all tense up inside.
now the joke of the day.
What's a ship's favorite story?
What?
A fairy tale.
Thanks, Connor and Jeremiah. Now to Grace with today's top story.
Thanks, Madison. On February the 11th, the 2nd, 4th, and 5th grade will be doing Right from the Heart throughout the day. So I went to talk to Miss Weber and Miss D to learn more about it. I'm here with Miss Weber and Miss D. So, what exactly is Right from the Heart?
It is an event that will be held on February 11th to where the students will be able to pick a piece of writing that they have published throughout the school year so far.
Who will be participating?
Well, what a great question, friend. The 2nd grade class is participating, Mrs. Husky's class to be specific, along with Miss Carly's class. Is it 4th and 5th graders?
Yes, Miss McClellan's 4th and 5th grade.
There you go. And so that covers who's participating.
What kind of writing will they be sharing?
Miss McClellan's 4th and 5th grade will be choosing either from a narrative, an informational piece, digital writings, or poems or dramas that they have been working hard on so far.
Interesting.
Who will be attending this event?
Well, before we go to attending, I want to touch upon what the 2nd grade is doing because we're a little different from the 4th and 5th graders. We've been studying Gail Gibbons. She's pretty awesome. You should check her out if you haven't. She writes about a lot of facts and information. So my friends have picked a topic that they really like dogs or doctors or astronauts. And they're going to research that topic and come up with some questions. And then they're going to write a book on it. So I'm excited about that. So 2 different things, but both very excellent ideas. Sorry, Grace, you said who's attending?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Well, Mr. Tinius, the superintendent, he'll be there. Let's get excited. And then we also have other administrators and teachers, your peers. That's going to be a lot of fun. And we'll probably have some parents coming in, family, friends. Feel free to invite whoever. We want to share your love for writing. It's going to be awesome.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
Remember, if you want your family to come and listen to you read your writing piece on February the 11th, make sure to give them this paper so they know what time to come. Back to you, Madison.
Thanks, Grace. Valentine's Day parties are February 14th at 1:30. Beta Club inaugurations are February 23rd. Spring pictures are February 20th. Remember this month's habit: seek first to understand, then to be understood. Listen before you talk. From all of us here at WTCC News, have a great day. Have a great weekend.